The man was preparing to board a flight abroad. This was his meticulously planned escape scheme. In 5 days, he would die in a staged plane crash, finally breaking free from his possessive, wealthy wife. But he had no idea that a newly issued pregnancy test report had already turned this farewell into an irreparable tragedy. The man's name was Ji Zhou, and his wife, Shen Aoning, was the heir to a top-tier wealthy family. Through 8 years of marriage, he had lived suffocated by her love. Shen Aoning had donated hundreds of billions in assets in his name, establishing charity schools across the country. This love was both an honor and a shackle. Ji Zhou felt like nothing more than a caged golden canary. He had had enough. He wanted to escape. The plan was meticulous and cold. He contacted his trusted allies and arranged everything. Once he boarded the plane, he could trade death for a new life. However, just before the plan was set in motion, Shen Aoning brought the first surprise of their 8-year marriage. She was pregnant. 2 months along, she happily mapped out their future, even purchasing an island for their unborn child and building amusement parks across the country. For Ji Zhou, this news was not a joy but a disruption, a complication that threw off his rhythm. The resolve in his heart never wavered. He needed a reason, one that would convince him he had to leave. Soon, the reason appeared. A man named Ji Go, along with a child named Tian, began appearing frequently in their lives. Shen Aoning even casually gave the child the key to the treehouse that held sentimental value for the couple. In Ji Zhou's eyes, this was a blatant betrayal. The love token he treasured had been carelessly given away by his wife. A DNA report of dubious authenticity further convinced him that he had been fooled for 8 long years. He hesitated no longer. He gently bid his wife farewell, promising to return for their 8th wedding anniversary. Then, he turned and boarded the plane destined to crash. His final words to Shen Aoning were, "Goodbye forever, may we never meet again." When news of the plane crash arrived, Shen Aoning's world collapsed instantly. She spared no expense, mobilizing all her resources to search for Ji Zhou across the globe. Overwhelmed by grief, she swallowed a large amount of sleeping pills, attempting to follow her husband in death. After being rescued, her health deteriorated. She began coughing up blood incessantly, but she held on to one belief: to survive and find him. She didn't know that the husband she was desperately searching for was now in another country, savoring long-lost freedom. He believed he had orchestrated the perfect deception and successfully escaped his cage, but he would never know that the death he meticulously planned had truly claimed the life of a woman who loved him to madness, and their unborn child.